So your action is based on the idea of consolation, on the idea of multiplication of experience. Your action is determined by choice, which has its roots in want. But the moment you become aware with your mind and heart, with your whole being, of the futility of want, then emptiness ceases. Now you are only partly conscious of this emptiness. So you try to get satisfaction by reading novels, by losing yourself in the diversions that man has created in the name of civilization. And this search for sensation you call experience. You must realize with your heart as well as with your mind that the cause of emptiness is craving, which results in choice and prevents true discernment. When you become aware of this, there is then cessation of want. As I have said, when one feels an emptiness, a want, one accepts without true discernment. And most of the actions that make up our lives are based on this feeling of want. We may think that our choices are based on reason, on discernment. We may think that we weigh possibilities and calculate chances before making a choice. Yet, because there is in us a longing, a want, a craving, we cannot know true perception or discernment. When you realize this, when you become aware of it with your whole being, emotionally as well as with the mind, when you realize the futility of want, then want ceases. Then you are freed from that feeling of emptiness. In that flame of awareness, there is no discipline, no effort. But we do not perceive this fully. We do not become aware because we experience a pleasure in want, because we are continually hoping that the pleasure in want shall dominate the pain. We strive to attain the pleasure even though we know it is not free from pain. If you become fully aware of the whole significance of this, you have wrought a miracle for yourself. Then you will experience freedom from want and therefore liberation from choice. Then you will no longer be that limited consciousness, the I, where there is dependency or the looking to another for support, for encouragement, where there is reliance on another, there is loneliness. In your looking to another for fulfillment, for happiness or well being, in your looking to another for consolation, in your dependence on any person or idea as an authority in matters of religion. In all this, there is utter loneliness. Because you are thus dependent and hence lonely, you seek comfort or a way of escape. You seek authority and support from another to give you consolation. But when you become aware of the falseness of all this, when you become aware with your heart as well as with your mind, then there is cessation of loneliness. For then you no longer rely on another for your happiness. So, where there is choice, there can be no discernment, for discernment is choiceless. Where there is choice and the capacity to choose, there is only limitation. Only when choice ceases is there liberation, fullness, richness of action, which is life itself. Creation is choiceless, as life is choiceless, as understanding is choiceless. Likewise is truth. It is a continuous action, an ever becoming, in which there is no choice. It is pure discernment.